Alex in Florida. You're up.
Wow, I'm blown away, Renee. To know something about me, I feel this in my bones. I haven't figured out how to make a business about it, or I've spoken a little bit about it, but this is a lane, human connection, that I feel super passionately about. I try to emulate in my daily life, and so I learned a ton for you. So thank you very much from the bottom of my heart for all that you're doing. That story, I just feel like there's not like. I would expect so many more speakers to be speaking about this topic like you are, and it's odd to me that there isn't. But my question for you, I love that little story, because I feel like you've probably witnessed actors and actresses that, they weren't necessarily the most technically talented or in the most movies, but maybe they got farther in their career because of and I'm going to look right in the camera, the people that they knew and the connections that they were able to make and how they made people feel. To that Maya Angelou quote, people will forget what you said, what you did, but not how you made them feel. So I'm curious, like, who did you learn from early in your career, maybe in your family, that taught you these skills? And maybe, I don't know how much you talked about this, but like people that you learned the most from, and even throughout your career where you're like, you know what, that was it. That was what my purpose is. And I want to, teach that, some of the people that you learn the most from.
Alex, thank you so much for your kind words. That means so very much to me. And I'm so excited for you and to pursue what you love. And it's such a great, great question. I often say, you're 100% right. So I'm going to start here and then I'll answer the rest of your question. I often say, when I was on Broadway, do I think I was the absolute #1 best in the world singer, dancer, or actress? No. Was I very great at all of those? Yes. But what I did that I believe I was the best at is I connected with my castmates. I connected. If I was in an audition room, picture this, you guys. Sometimes I'd be in a dance audition with 500 girls. We're all watching each other compete with one another. Think about how intimidating that could be, all the insecurities that show up. And there's a lot of cattiness that shows up in those situations. Not me. I'd be the one on the side cheering everybody on, being like, that was amazing, girl. Because I love that feeling of connection. And what I would notice is girls would look at me and like the defenses would go down. And all of a sudden, then others would start doing it. So I was the best at connecting with others. And I had so many directors, Alex, say to me, Renee, we just want your energy in a room. Like, we just like having you here. Can you do this? So people underestimate these soft skills, right? Because we're so focused on the tactical. How can I be the best? How can I be the best programmer? How can I have the best blah, blah, blah. But yes, I'm not taking anything away from the tactical side of things. But there's so much research. I'm reading the Harvard Business Review right now. I can't even tell you. The whole book is a collection of articles that are all about how this soft skill is proving to be so much more important in hiring great people than being able to do the tactical side of whatever the roles are. Okay. Where did I learn this from, Alex? As I said, I grew up in an Italian-American family. Very blessed to come from parents, my grandmother, a lot of love. You could often find us around the kitchen table eating, talking, sometimes arguing, but nonetheless communicating and connecting. So that was always part of my foundation. And for me, if things were ever bothering me, my parents would always say 4 words that made all the difference. Let's talk about it. And for me, that's just kind of what my upbringing was. And I realized as I grew, that's not the norm for everybody, right? Like, some people grow up in families that avoid talking about feelings or thoughts. So for me, that's where it came from. I have to give it to my parents, who instilled in me that strong ability to connect.
Nick,
Love it.
you are up.